All right, everyone, we're going to give people a few minutes to hop on in. I want to start off by saying I do not own the rights to this music, so, nobody sue me. I appreciate that. So, yeah, give everyone a few more minutes. Wahoo! Yeah, we're celebrating good times. Cruise ship weddings, come on. All right, everyone, we're going to get started. So we have a lot to discuss today. So we're going to talk about a few cruise offers. We're going to talk about some of the best kept secrets in the wedding venue industry. I'm going to give you a strategy on how you can marry the love of your life at a beautiful destination location and not get behind the financial 8-ball starting off your wedding. We're going to talk about 10 reasons why you should incorporate a cruise ship wedding into your plans. We're going to talk about a few financially inexperienced-wise, reasons why you should also, and why it just makes sense. So let's get started. My name is Erica Thomas. I am a professional travel consultant. I've been a travel consultant since 2017, and I'm also the owner of, I'm Erica of Travel Smart with Erica. So, yeah, let's get into it. Some of the benefits of cruise ship weddings, number one is going to be affordability. So, the average at-home wedding is going to set you back about $30,000. That is my entire student loan debt. That is a brand new car. That is a hefty down payment on a home. So instead of utilizing that for one day, one special day, how about we cut that price down to about $5,000? Maybe even less than that, about $3,000 if we can. And it's possible. I will get into that in just a moment. Number two is going to be the wedding planners. So there are two different types of cruises that you can utilize. You could either go about doing a traditional cruise ship wedding, or you can have a symbolic wedding ceremony, which we'll get into that as well. Don't worry, you'll still get married and you'll still have your legalized marriage license and everything, but we're not going to break the bank doing so. Number three is going to be your accommodations and food. So those are included with the cruise. You won't have to really worry about that. Even if you do opt to do a traditional cruise ship wedding package, the price of your reception and your cake and everything is going to be significantly less than an at-home one. Number four is going to be the 2-for-1. So you're going to have your wedding and your honeymoon. You're going to have your cake and you're going to eat it too. And you're going to have just multiple destination options, which we'll get into on number 7, but it's just such a value. Number 5 is going to be your LGBTQ friendly. So yes, cruise ships are LGBTQ friendly. They're very inclusive. Same-sex marriages, they honor same-sex marriages as well on cruise ships, and it's just a great experience. Number 6 is going to be your unforgettable photos. So at the bottom, as you can see, that is an amazing photo. And actually, if you follow Travel Smart with Erica on Facebook and Instagram, we just announced today our new partnership with J Rainwater Photography. So you will be able to utilize those services when you book with Travel Smart with Erica. You won't have to stress and worry about finding you a photographer to take your beautiful wedding photos. Number 7 is going to be your multiple destinations. So the average cruise is going to be about 4 to 6 days, and within those 4 to 6 days, you're going to visit about 2 to 3 different destination locations. So each one is just a new honeymoon experience, and you can pick whichever one you really like, and that's where you can have your wedding ceremony on the beautiful beach of Dominican Republic or Jamaica or even Rome in the Mediterranean, because don't forget they have Mediterranean cruises as well, which we'll get into. So number 8 is going to be your babysitters at sea. So when you have a cruise ship wedding, you want your friends, family, and loved ones to be there. Well, your children are included with that. However, you're newlyweds, maybe you want to have a night alone, you want some alone time. Well, you have those family members and friends that you trust with your children that are already there that can, assist with babysitting. Number 9 is going to be your vow renewals. So yes, we can do ceremonies. However, we can also accommodate for vow renewals as well on cruise ships or at destinations. And number 10 is going to be your group rates. So a group of 8 or more is going to have a discounted rate and a lower deposit. However, if because you can have cruise ship weddings as big or as small as you'd like. So if you decide to have a smaller cruise ship wedding, that's fine, because Travel Smart with Erica through promotion will help you to get that group rate pricing. So the best kept secret, are you ready for it? It's symbolic weddings. And what a symbolic wedding is just what it sounds like. You're going to have that ceremony that's symbolic without the officiant. You're going to have a unofficial officiant wedding you. So let me just kind of get and explain what all of this means. So if I were getting married right now, this is how I would go about it, and this is what a symbolic wedding is. Me and my husband, we would go downtown, or in your local state, courthouse, wherever you go. We would get our marriage license. Okay, we'd get legit. We'd be legit and married. Then me and my husband would go on our cruise with our friends and family, and at a destination that we choose, we will have a symbolic wedding on the beach, as you can see in the left on the picture, and in the picture on the left. So that beach wedding can include your child, as the picture shows here. You'll have an unofficial officiant that will be performing the ceremony. However, you two are already married. And food is already going to be included, because when you get off of your cruise ship and then go on to, your island or whatever destination you're at, you already ate breakfast. And then you can go back afterwards and eat lunch and dinner and so on and so forth. Your domestic beverages are going to be covered, such as your, pops, sodas, teas, alcohol, you would have to pay for, but the value in having your food and everything taken care of is going to be amazing. So just think how we cut that $30,000 down to about five. So some of the cruise lines that Travel Smart with Erica is partnered with include Carnival, Princess, Norwegian, Royal Caribbean, Oceania, MSC, Celebrity, and Disney. Everyone loves Disney. So each of these cruise lines are known for their own unique, styles and certain things. For instance, Carnival is the fun ship. Norwegian, they always have the Take 5 promotional offers. If you so choose to go with Norwegian, we'll definitely talk about that. Royal Caribbean is for, more of a mature crowd. Oceania just provides value beyond the cruise. They're a phenomenal cruise line. MSC is MSC and Celebrity are going to be more of your luxury cruise lines. And then Disney, I mean, everybody knows the mouse. We love Disney. So in the top left, that's going to be your Caribbean cruise. The bottom left is going to be a Mediterranean, and then on the right is going to be an Alaskan. And again, there's just so many different um, types of cruises and destinations and ports that you can utilize to make your experience just that great. So we're going to get off into some of these deals. First up is going to be your 6-day Eastern Caribbean. This is going to be on Carnival Cruise Lines, December 1st to the 6th of 2019 on the Magic ship. So deposits are going to be $25 per person to secure your cabins. And actually, if you're looking to get married in December, you can secure these cabins today. Prices are going to be based on double occupancy, $510 per person for the inside stateroom, and we have the ocean view at $625 and balcony at $769. So this particular cruise is going to start off in Fort Lauderdale. We're going to travel down to Nassau, the Bahamas, have a fun day at sea, Amber Cove, Dominican Republic, and then the Grand Turk, part of the Turk and Caicos Islands. have another fun day at sea, and then we're going to end up in Fort Lauderdale. So yeah, you can choose to get married. You have your symbolic wedding in the Bahamas, Dominican Republic, or in Grand Turk. Next is going to be a 6-day Rome to Rome. This is going to be on Royal Caribbean, July 20th to the 26th on the Explorer of the Seas. The deposits for Royal Caribbean are going to be $50 per person to secure your cabin. Again, this is a Mediterranean cruise, which are kind of set up a little bit differently, but it's just phenomenal. Like, you kind of get on and off each day at the different ports and just tour the city. And as you can see, you know, some of these days are longer than on the Caribbean one. So for this particular one in July, we're going to start off in Rome. We're going to head to France, Barcelona, Spain, Valencia, Cartagena, have a beautiful day at sea, and then end up in Rome. Next is going to be an Alaskan cruise offer. This is going to be on Oceania. And like I said, Oceania is the cruise line that provides value beyond the cruise. July 6th to the 13th for the 7-day Alaskan Vancouver to Seward. This is going to be on the Regatta ship. They provide O-Life, which starts at $2,799 to $2,899. This is going to be per person. However, I will explain the value of O-Life in just one moment. So we're going to start in Vancouver, British Columbia, cruise in the Inside Passage, have a few stops in Alaska, cruise the Hubbard Glacier, and then end up in Seward, Alaska. So I keep talking about O-Life. What the heck is O-Life, right? O-Life is going to be Oceania's inclusive package, which includes your round-trip airfare and Wi-Fi, plus your choice of one of the three. Either 4 shore excursions, a beverage package, which is going to be your alcohol, or your $400 shipboard credit. Amenities are going to be per stateroom. And I kind of want to touch on the importance of Wi-Fi, especially if you're going on a Mediterranean, if you're going on any cruise outside of your main country, because you'll incur oh my gosh, if I could speak, because you'll incur roaming charges. Yes, so Wi-Fi is a plus because you can still communicate with your friends and family members at home that weren't able to celebrate with you via Messenger, via WhatsApp, FaceTime when you're on Wi-Fi, so it's very beneficial. And then on some of the other cruise lines, they charge you separate for that. So like I said, Oceania provides the value beyond the cruise line. So when you travel through Oceania with Travel Smart with Erica, you can take advantage of the $750 deposit per person. These also include individualized payment plans. So with the pricing that you just saw through Oceania Cruise Line, you are able to take advantage of the 2-for-1 inclusive deal, which is O-Life. That's going to be your round-trip airfare, your Wi-Fi, along with one of the 3 choices. And also, the price that was listed is going to include your instant discount and your early booking discount. So, as I stated earlier, Travel Smart with Erica's mission is to help ease the stress, tension, and frustrations of planning and cruising and just wedding planning in general. We want to take away some of that frustration. So we have a system that organizes all cruisers in your wedding party, streamlines the payment process from the clients to the cruise line, and maintains clear communications between the cruisers, Travel Smart with Erica, and the cruise line of your choice. And this is how we do it. So we will provide you with a personalized booking page that you can send to your clients. I'm sorry, not your clients, your cruisers. And they will receive a email to view the trip form. So once they view the trip form, this is what it's going to look like. It's going to have some questions for them. And again, this is just a generic form that I utilize. We'll personalize it for you. And once they answer all the questions, they'll be able to submit the form. Once they submit the form, we will know which which cabin they would like, whether it's a balcony, ocean view, or an interior. Then we can issue an invoice. So the invoice, they'll be able to review, ask a question, authorize their payment. On the right-hand side, you see an invoice number that's going to be individualized to the cruiser. They'll receive, it'll be personalized with the date. They'll have their items, their confirmation number, their cruise line, dining assignment. They can make their payments here. They can also place a deposit or just pay in full. And then on the right-hand side, we have, our entire website is SSL encrypted and secured, so they can place their credit card information for the authorization. And before they authorize, we will create a individualized payment plan schedule for them, and then they can authorize. So that takes a ton of the frustration and the pressure away from you, because this will all be taken care of on the back end. So that concludes the presentation. If you have any questions or concerns, again, my name is Erica Thomas. I am the owner of Travel Smart with Erica. You can reach me on Facebook or Instagram or via email. My email is travelsmartwitherica@gmail.com. We can help you to get started today. We're booking well into 2021 for cruises and securing those as well. If you have any other travel or destination requests, or just some questions or comments, just give me a holler and I'd be more than happy to assist you. Thank you so much for listening and tuning in with us. So have a great day.